Thank you. The last word, Pastor Vance. I want to, I want to encourage them to give to ABN, and I would like to say that, as you see this graph, the income of ABN really it's very low. Uh, Most of the year, it's less than 40,000 per month. Okay, there are a few months it's high, but in general, this is for the 2 years from November 2020 to November now. So this point is wrong because it hasn't been added yet. However, as you see, it is very low, but with this little low amount, we are making it. In other words, we are like that widow of Elijah in
Mm.
the town of Zarephath. She didn't have much oil or much dough to cook a cake for Elijah, but the Lord miraculously, and she was able to feed him, the man of God, and to feed herself and her son for many days and weeks. That is what ABN. We have very little, but we are feeding to 40 plus nations, especially in Asia and in Africa and Middle East and Central Asia. So please try to invest here. This is the right place to invest. And as you know, the cost of ABN on a monthly basis around 60 to $65,000, and we are not making it, and we had to shrink. And all this money, they are going where? They are going to satellites, 3 satellites, to Middle East, Niasat, and through to Central Asia, in Iran and in Pakistan. They are going also to salaries of staff and technicians, part times. We also give to honorariums to our dear speakers, technical stuff like this issue of these things of websites and app, and to produce this, let's say, to produce such big project. This is a huge project. This project, I don't think there is another ministry they have done such kind of a project, and not only a matter of like 40 plus. The story is it's 40 plus. What are we giving to 40 plus? All these different methods of evangelism, from social media, from gospel tracts. By the way, let me show you also what do I mean by gospel tract. Bibles, audio Bible,
Mm.
discipleship, whether online or Bible movies, channels, streaming channels on satellites. So let's just go to last thing. If you give me 1 minute, Pastor Van,
Sure.
I want to say something about um, what do you call it? Tracks, okay? Bible tracks, okay? So this is, for example, it's in Hindi, okay? This is first page and last page in Hindi. One of the tracks. There are so many tracks we have. And this one is in Russia, as you read here down, okay? Russian language. And this one in Hausa, the language, one of the language in Africa. Yoruba, another language of Africa. Pashto, one of the language of Afghanistan. Farsi of Iran. Turkey, and then Chinese, okay? And actually, those all these people in the 1040 window, they are the gospel has not reached to them for 5 reasons. What are the reasons? The big reasons: either limited contact with Christian followers, they don't know anyone there, or limited accessibility because of religious extremism and their regime, or limited churches, they don't have churches like us here, okay, or limited missionaries. The church in the West, they send for every 10 missionaries, 9 of them they go to to outside of this 1040 window. And the last one, limited finances. Every dollar the church in the West, they donate 99 cents and a fraction, it goes outside of the 1040 window. And that fraction, it goes there. Here we have something about almost 4 billion people. 4 billion people are trapped here. Okay, while here in the West we are spoiled with so many versions of the Bible, so many languages, so many churches, so many food. They are the poorest, and spiritually they are under. And for the last 2,000 years, these 4 billion or these nations have been in darkness. This is the only generation that they are reaching. Someone is trying to reach them to open their eyes as the Lord opened our eyes. Pastor Vance, would you like please to finish it with a prayer? Number one, to our viewers. Secondly, to those who live in this block, and then for Giving Tuesday.
Okay.